Welcome into mathematics once again. At this point in time, we are discussing on what is termed as trigonometry, and of course we are running through what is termed as sine rule. Remember, the first two that we dealt with were based on what is termed as cosine rule. Now at this point in time, we'll be dealing with sine rule. So I want you to understand that when you are in mathematics and you are dealing with trigonometry, you have been given two sides. They all have been given Q, which is 70, and R 46.1, and then they want you to find an angle. In short, I'm saying that when you're given two sides, when you're given two sides and an angle, then they want you to find the other angle. There, without any doubt, you're going to apply sine rule. Sine rule is given by the formula A over sine A equals to B over sine B equals to C over sine C. But these letters are to be utilized when you are dealing with a shape that has ABC. In this case, we don't have those letters, so we're going to relate these letters to the formula. But understand that other people can write it as sine A over A equals to sine B over B equals to sine C over C. It's just one and the same. Now, in respect to sine rule, I said when you are given two sides, when you're given two sides and an angle, then they want you to find another angle. In this case of sine rule, the angle doesn't need to be enclosed. What matters is that you're given two sides and an angle, then they want you to find the third one. So in this case, they're saying that we find the QPR. They want us to find the QPR. So the angle they want us to find is on P. But then if you look at P, you will learn that it's impossible to find an angle on P, because P doesn't have an angle, the one they want, and P doesn't have the side. So it's impossible. So you being a mathematician, you must use mathematics intuition now, where you're going to say, okay, since R has a side, but it doesn't have an angle, then Q has both an angle and the side. Definitely we need Q. So in this case, we're going to find the angle that is on R. So when we find the angle that is on R, as we take advantage of it having a side, we'll add the angle we find, this one plus that one, then we'll subtract from 180, since we know to say that a triangle adds up to 180. So in this respect, we're going to say, okay, P over sine P equals to Q over sine Q equals to R over sine R. So we're going to say, what is P? P has nothing to offer, so we leave it out. So meaning we are dealing with the Q over sine Q equals to R over sine what? R. Sine R. So in this case, it will be Q. What is Q? Q is 70. Q here is 70 over sine. Sine what? 105 equals to R. What is R? 46.1 over sine R. Cross multiply. So equal sign means you cross multiply. So 70 times sine R, it will give us 70 sine R equals to 46.1 times sine 105. So it will be 70 sine R equals to, so we are going to say 46.1, I beg your pardon, 41.6. Actually, this one should be 41.6, I beg your pardon. Okay, that is 41.6, I beg your pardon. So in this case, it will be 41.6 times sine 105. So this one will give us 40.1825, that is 1437. So what we want is R, but then there is the 70 here. So first we'll divide by 70. So we divide by 70 there. So 70 goes. So it will be sine R equals to this one divided by 70. So it is giving us 0.57. That is 4035919. So what we want is R. Remember. So sine will cross over. So it will be R equals to sine inverse 0.57403519. So R will be equals to what? We just punch on shift and punch sine equals to. So it has given us 35.0 degrees, which is just 35. So meaning the angle that is on R is 35. So as we know that a triangle adds up to 180, we just add 105 plus 35. It gives us 140 minus 180. So we'll just say, therefore, QPR equals to 180 minus 140. So QPR will be equals to 40 degrees. So that is how you work out this problem. In this case, I will not work out area because area is just the same. Anyway, maybe just for the sake of, we are saying that area equals to 0.5 AB sine theta. So in this case, we'll just say area equals to 0.5 times AB, the two sides. Since we found the angle that is here, which is 40, so it will be times the two sides. I can't choose this angle, it doesn't have a side. I can't choose this angle, it doesn't have a side. So I'll use 40, which has the two enclosing sides, which is 41.6 times 70 sine 40. So that when I punch on the calculator, it will be just 0.5 times 41.6 times 70. That is 70. Then sine 40. So that our answer becomes area equals to 935.9 degrees. Or you can just, that is kilometer squared. Or in this case, it was meters, meter squared. Or if you want, you can leave it at area equals to 935 meter squared. Shortest distance, as usual, it will be shortest distance equals to 2a over b. So it will be 2a 935 over to where they said shortest distance of q to PR, which is 70 over 70. So in this case, it's 935 times 2 equals to divided by 70. So our answer will be shortest distance equals to 26.7 meters. So at that point, you are done. Thank you so very much.